Hello, welcome to English Grade 4. How are you today? In your previous lesson, you have learned about the parts of a newspaper. In this module, you will learn how to write an editorial. Let us try. Directions. In the letter boxes, write the correct word for each given meaning. Choose your answers from the big box. Number 1. A belief based not on certainty but on what seems true or probable. Opinion. Number 2. Statement of news and events. Newspeg. Number 3. Way of responding to a stimulus or influence. Reaction. Let us study now. How will you react about this issue? RP pop star misses anthem lines in public. Philippine recording star Christian Bautista forgot to sing the 2 lines of the lyrics of Lupang Hinirang when he sang the national anthem during the boxing exhibition between Jerry Peñalosa and Concepcion Bernabe in Alabang recently. Hundreds of boxing fans expressed disappointment about the public performance of Bautista, who was expected to sing the anthem professionally. Bautista offered an apology to the public after the incident, saying, "I apologize to the Filipino people for the lapse of memory that occurred during my rendition of the national anthem." He promised to sing the national anthem with mastery next time. What was the paragraph all about? Recording star Christian Bautista sings the Philippine national anthem during the opening ceremonies of the boxing match. Was there a problem or an issue that was raised with Christian Bautista's public performance? State the issue or problem. Christian Bautista forgot the correct line in one part of the Lupang Hinirang that made the boxing fans felt disappointed, and that drew violent reactions from the televiewers. What is your reaction about this issue? Every Filipino, most especially public figures like Christian Bautista, should set an example to the youth as to how the national anthem should be sung. Everyone must sing the Lupang Hinirang with pride and dignity. What type of editorial do you think is this kind of issue? Editorial of interpretation or editorial of criticism? What is your reaction, opinion, and comments about the issue? Christian Bautista, being human, can commit mistakes. Performing of hundreds of people could cause nervousness to the performer. Bautista displayed a gesture of humility when he admitted his mistake with sincerity and asked for public apology. How many paragraphs does it have? It has 3 paragraphs. Reactions, issues, views, comments are forms of expression in editorial that discuss an issue affecting the lives of people. Editorial is an expression of facts and opinions presented in a pleasing order as to influence and mold public opinions. In the news story, does not allow the expression of opinion in its content. It is in the editorial where a writer may express his opinion based from the gathered facts and observations. Here are the types of editorials. Number 1. Editorial of interpretation. It explains the significance or the meaning of news events, situation, or issue. Number 2. Editorial of criticism. It points out the fault in a situation mentioned, and solutions. Number 3, editorial of argumentation. It takes a stand on a controversial issue, whether in favor or contrary. Number 4, editorial of commendation. It gives praise to a worthy deed done by a person or by institution. Number 5, editorial of persuasion. Enlist the reader's support of a program or a plan of action. It gives reason for support. In closing, it cites advantages to be gained or contains a plea for action. Can you cite some examples of news or issues suitable for each type of editorial? How can you present your opinion in a pleasing manner? Let us consider the following points in coming up with an effective editorial essay. Number 1. Before writing, be sure to understand thoroughly the situation or problem which you are going to write about. Number 2. Plan a catchy and interesting introduction. This is the news spec, the situation, the problem about which the editorial is centered. Build up your arguments in a logical sequence. Explain your reaction to the problem. Give examples to support your arguments. This is an effective way to drive home your point. Number 4. The last part of the editorial should tie up with your introduction. Suggest either a solution or present a challenge. In writing, you should follow correct mechanics such as indentation, neatness and orderliness, punctuation marks, capitalization, and margin. Say it with me. Indentation, neatness and orderliness, punctuation marks, capitalization, and margin. Here is a paragraph which shows the correct mechanics in writing. The indentation, capitalization, and the margin. Indentation, capitalization, margin. The period, comma, exclamation point, and the question mark are the examples of punctuation marks. When the paragraph has no erasures, it is considered neat or it shows neatness. Let us practice. What type of editorial will you find in each of the following articles? Number 1. It is editorial of interpretation. Number 2. It is Editorial of interpretation. Number 3. It is editorial of criticism. Number 4. It is editorial of argumentation. Wow, you did great! Let us practice more. Write an editorial using one of the issues below. The use of computer in schools. New toilets inside the classroom. Smoking inside the school premise. The use of computer in schools. New toilets inside the classrooms. Smoking inside the school premise. You can rate your work according to these criteria. Great! Job well done! Let us remember, reactions, view, comments, or opposing opinions are forms of expression in an editorial. They discuss issues affecting the lives of people. An editorial essay is an expression of facts or opinions, presented in a pleasing order as to influence and mold public opinion. A good paragraph follows mechanics in writing. Let us assess ourselves. Write your own editorial essay about the absence of school in your place. Again, write your own editorial essay about the absence of school in your place. You rate your work according to these criteria. Finished? Wow, you have just made a very good job. You deserve a medal for a job well done. Let us enhance ourselves. Write the type of editorial that you find in each article. Letter A. It is editorial of persuasion. Letter B. It is editorial of commendation. Wow! Were you able to identify them correctly? Do you have the same answers as those of the given answers? What is your score? Great job! Thank you for your cooperation. God bless and good luck.